Hello and welcome back to part 7 of our Mechanicus hard campaign playthrough. We're slowly burning through the mission backlog, so Scaevola and Kefra are done. We have Videx, we should probably consider some of these other ones, so give Ro, Captrix and Zerzites a chance. There's also I remember the extra cheeky one at the bottom, if that... Oh, that has popped up as well. Good thing I checked. So that's the Tiresias. I don't really remember what his deal is, so let's just figure... It's Sturvator Easy. So it's in theory the easiest of all missions we've had. I feel like you're mocking me, Mechanicus, for such an easy mission, but fine, I guess what do we get? The Omniscient Axe, 2 to 4, so it's weaker than my current axe. But it doesn't have a CP cost, so it's free. That's a big deal. And then Energia Enhancer does have CP. All energy attacks gain +1 energy. Okay, so we can use that to buff our energy damage. A lot of them are kind of in this weird spot where you can get 2 damage on a big gun, or for these, like, I'll probably trade that out with yours in a heartbeat, to be honest, because just pump out energy damage, and then maybe I'll drop your shield for energy damage, so things like that, because they currently just have kind of wasted slots up here that aren't really that useful, so that would be a good idea. The melee weapon is an interesting split, so you lose, you go from 3 to 5 to 2 to 4, so you lose 1 to min and max. But in exchange it's free on CP. So it depends, would I be happier to run around swinging the axe like mad and not have to worry about CP cost? It would be nice, because then it means the Machine Spirit, destroy 1 energy and armor, versus immobilize the target. I think that's better. Destroying energy armor is nice and all, but in practice the way we're using melee is we're using it to stop ranged only targets, so just running up there and being a real headache. Once we get to melee range, we've basically got them. So I don't mind that being a loss of 1 damage for being able to swing it freely, and then once the Machine Spirit charges, you can just lock those ranged ones in place so they can't escape. So yeah, I'm happy to do this now. The first seal, Xenobiologist Tiresias, a brilliant young tech priest, has requested the retrieval of a Necron relic from the tomb of Argalek. Its inscription should help illuminate the mysteries of the Necron language. Okay, so he's scholarly in nature. Okay, you 3, and I was delighted the way it went last time, so I'll just have all of these. Maybe 1 servitor. I don't think I ever really used all... Well, I did use all 3 of them in the last battle, and I get all the Blackstone back, so no, I'll keep it. Do I need the Litany of Life anymore with all the health regen I've got? We could do that and have double cognition regain, or more forms of damage. What was this one? Energy attack damage or cognition? Energy attack's pretty good. Break physical armor. We just do flat 6 damage. We could just next 4 attacks ignore all armor. That's kind of cool. If we come up against something that's really tough and hard to crack, we can just use that to get rid of it instantly. So CP, big energy damage for the arc rifle, or if you come up against something tough, we can get through it. Don't need healing. Movement's kind of nice. I'm not fussed about the Machine Spirit maxing. Limited CP, worse, and then these are the lower tier versions that we're ignoring. Yeah, okay. No, I'll give that a try. Yeah, they are immortal, so ignoring armor would be nice. Magos, I have not properly expressed my gratitude for bringing me on this mission. It is an opportunity to study these aliens up close. We are rarely afforded such a chance. I did not bring you as a favour, Tiresias. Magos does not grant favours, even to those he has mentored in person. Your xeno-linguistic skills could be relevant in ascertaining any threat on Silver Tenebris. I understand, you will not find me wanting. I do not expect to. I trained you myself. Lord Magos, a moment of your time, if I may. Xenobiologist Tiresias, I return gladness you are able to accompany this mission. The Necrons lack traditional biology for you to study, but I feel there'll be much opportunity for learning. And I would like to start right away. The place known as the Tomb of Argalek has a particular relic that I feel would greatly benefit my studies. It is covered in inscriptions that will surely help illuminate the ways of the Necron. Seeking the relics of the Xenos is a perilous path to set out on. I shall ensure the relic is fully quarantined. If it proves to be anything but inert, I shall destroy it. Your request will be considered, Xenobiologist. I can promise you no more. Scout reports from the Tomb of Argalect mention an inscribed monolith-like object. It is very large, so its location must be fully secured before Labour servitors can move it out of the tomb. Hence your need for my tech priest to secure it. The Skitarii scouts have found a lot more than your artifact in there, Xeobiologist. The Tomb of Argalect is definitely hostile. There are many contacts everywhere. I am aware of how valuable our tech priests are. I would not undertake this if I did not think the potential for learning is worth the risk to them. I concur. Advance immediately, Kefra. Yes, Magos, the will of Mars be done. The first seal, so... Okay, we have to go over there. So it's kind of locked behind all of these paths. So we can go there. I'd like to take the battle because it's usually a net positive. And let's go like 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5. It's kind of long, but I guess we'll live with it. The horde comes across a particularly decrepit and corroded part of the Tomb of Argalect. Water has found its way into the tomb and badly degraded the structure. The tomb ahead looks unstable, but it must be traversed if the cohort is to reach the artifact's location. Audacity. Stride across the chamber boldly, trusting the Omnissiah to protect the cohort. Use salvaged cabling and principles of physics to rig a form of harness that can be used to cross the unstable chamber. Remove the instability by destroying the chamber's remaining supports, bringing the rest of it down and hoping the collapsed chamber will still have enough room to cross. You'd usually think it'd be something clever like industry, but this is 40k rules, so silly things like the laws of physics aren't going to help us. Not particularly attached to either. I did recently reread Unremembered Empire, the Horus Heresy novel, where the First Lord of the Ultramarines was described as pugnacious by Conrad Cruz. He had all of his insides torn out and was still fighting, so I consider it a high compliment now. Yeah, it worked. Thanks, Auguston, or whatever your name was. The demolition child collapsed the chamber entirely, leaving the chamber almost completely choked with fallen rubble. There's enough room for the go-up to crawl to the other side, safe now there is nothing left to collapse on them. However, the noise from the explosion and collapse alert nearby Necron units who begin to converge on their position. Is that bug? That makes it seem like it's a negative one, but we kind of got a positive outcome. Well, I'm not unhappy. Wonder Protocol, most fascinating, appears Cryptek of Necron are equal engine seers of Adeptus Mechanicus. They embody repair, defense, support of other units, most similar, almost disturbingly so. In that we can find common ground. Shock. This is at first, yeah, these two hate each other. There is a verse in Know Thy Enemy to Know Thyself, where scripture brother Magos Tech Auxilium Prime noted, in each society there is a classification that is mirrored in another society. Didn't really make sense before. Must start recording. Recording started this moment with Videx's agreement. Yes, yes, very little mirrors between Mechanicus and Imperium, so I couldn't find the parallels before. I didn't expect to find them in a Xenos race. Yes, all good, but what is this creature? Designation, Cryptek. Only sighted from afar. Unknown data. Thanks, Resak. Illuminating as ever. Scan or destroys the objective, so I'm going to have to prioritise destroying it rather than scanning it because the Tomb Awakening is worth more than Blackstone. Deployment, I could put everyone down. 2, 1. Best I've got is access to 2, so I can get 2. I think I'll do without the Vanguard for now. It wouldn't really be doing anything this turn anyway. Initiative. Is there a way you can like shuffle initiative around? I never figured this out. Now these seem to be locked as far as I can tell. I would like if you could at least exchange the priests around, but no, we seem to be trapped in our predestined state. Just line them up there so that they will have access to the escape route. In fact, if I put one of you there, you can automatically grab that for me without me wasting movement. Like so. You instantly steal that before I can stop you, thank you. Your melee, if you need melee, otherwise just use your standard shooting. Gain all CP, so let's gain all of this one. Someone forgot to turn that terminal on, how unfortunate. I can't get there to shoot him, so I'm just going to stay a fair distance away to get some shots as it charges towards me. Although I've got a lot of CP to spare, so I could actually be more aggressive. Really, even there I can't angle it. Well, never mind then. Perhaps should have scanned that one first, but okay. Well, while I have the time, I'd love to scan him, but we can do that later. Let's figure out what this is first. Energy armor. Commence the physical pummeling. Should I bless now? I mean, it's going to be close enough to attack, so go for it. Whoosh. Scanning. I could scan it immediately, or would you rather save that for next turn when everyone else doesn't have their skulls up, so I have some sort of CP methodology? I think so. I would now like a Vanguard. If I put it there, is it safe? I would imagine so. Yeah, they're fast. They're not that fast. But still, got a fair distance. I can't use you in the way maybe I would hope. Yeah, energy armor makes that pointless. Let's reserve you until they get out of the way. Okay. I could phosphor blast it to start building machine spit, but I'd rather get the extra damage from blessed with the axe. Oh, this is a 2-attack job. I could walk by and get acided and then just cleanse myself and heal for free, just to get towards the objective faster. Cost no, why would I burn CP on that? Suppose it just get me to there. I'll currently get -5 from this because 2 and 3, so the faster I do this the better, but it's gonna take a turn or two to fight on my way through them regardless, so no. Can I not just use him to kill it? Yes, I could. Good shot. Well done. Advance. Now go around. And you've trapped yourself. Do you want to send him alone in this direction? I don't like that. Oh, he's got the arc rifle, so I can just instant kill anything he meets here. Let's try. Be bold. You're there. That's already been stolen. So that one. I don't need the extra Skitari. They'll come forward, I'll come forward. No one will meet each other yet. Full CP gain. Why are you going that way? What a waste of time. Can you long distance him? No. Fine, tell you what. It costs you 1 to get to there anyway, just use the collection. Let's get a bit more of a move on here, we're being too slow. A burning clock. You could move up here and take a big shot. CP free just to get through him. Won't kill him, of course, but we can start DPSing. I could be more aggressive and attack instantly. Is that close enough for him to reach? Oh, he's quick. He might be able to catch me. I'm happy just to advance because we're taking too long. Field to make sure I don't take damage. Not worth the CP. Okay, so you heal them. Rather meager amount compared to my healing. You could actually step back here and take a very long range shot. Crit. Down. Oh, amazing. I really do like these Vanguard. Surprisingly elite fodder. Do I want another one of these down for all my CP? No, I think I can crush this with what I've got. I don't have a scan for you, which is a shame. I would have done that otherwise. I'm going to reserve because I can't actually get out with you in the way. Yeah, I gauged that correctly. So all the intel, I can phosphor this one to see what's going on. Okay, energy armor. Physical. And then scan this for no armor whatsoever. Oh, you're an excellent target for this gun. You can fire the arc rifle, but it's going to cost all the CP because I used it on the warrior. Tentacles. I could do that and just get through it with the little... That's not really worth it. It only has 2 and I do 3 to 5 and I shred armor. It would cost 2 CP to go hit it. I don't think that's worth it. You could shoot this. I can't do both. I could potentially do this. Hit both. He probably won't die, but worth a try. What do you think? Actually, if I just ran by and scanned this, I have 2 armor, so I'm pretty tough. Do you think I can get away with scanning and destroying it, or scanning it instantly in the battle? I think it's going to be one of those ones where I have the opportunity to do both. I'm going to... you take 2 opportunity attacks, it's not really worth it. Well... Does it cost you CP to get... I think he's too far away anyway. No, I'll take it slow. The Blackstone really isn't that important. I'm drowning in the stuff. So just do a nice chunk of damage there. I could just walk forward and... Well, he's not going to... Does that allow me to shoot through? He's not going to get a shot. He's too far away. I guess stay here. No, because then there's no way for your allies to get through. Heretek repairs. And does not engage in combat. That's how his AI works. And then you can now get over here to help. Yes, good. Oh, this one hit kills it. Amazing. Why is it doing so much? 5 to 6. Oh, 2 less stacks. So if you don't shoot and he just gets it, he just keeps piling up. That's good to know. 3 I can fight. I have a little more CP, so I might as well move forward. We basically all go before that, so let's go for the coup de grace. If I can scan and hit him, will scanning this instantly end it, or do I have the opportunity to destroy him first? I'm so unconcerned with the Blackstone, I'm actually going to go with destroying it first, and then I'll pile damage into him. I'm more concerned with the Tomb Awakening level than whatever amount I can pull from this. Oh, would it really turn off though? I'd lose all the Blackstone from killing the Cryptek, and I'd lose 2 Awakening. I'd go down by 3 to there, so 1 with nothing built. I'm gonna risk it. I don't think it'll end instantly. Surely it'll tell me to kill all enemies once I scan the thing. Yes, got away with it. We gambled and we won. Step away so I can arc through. I guess that one. Oh, you even get cognition from the terminal. That's nice. I can't reach him to melee without wasting it, and I don't think I need bother. He's only got 12 HP and both of these are active. Let's just conserve what cognition I have and try and max it out for the next battle. Get a whole load of damage. Bless is really powerful on these small guns. He's got 5 left. I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 from him when he falls over. So even if I was at 0, I'd still go up to full. We got away with it. The gauge maxes out. A little bit slow in advance, but hey. -3, Blackstone, Blackstone. Excellent. Okay, so we came through there to get to there, so that's a free move. Do this as fast as possible. There. This place has a sinister aspect. Perhaps there is something to be found here, but tread carefully, Magos. The chamber ahead is a huge hangar-like space containing several glossy black stone obelisks. Though each is featureless, they must have some symbolic purpose. Wary, move through the obelisk chamber carefully, keeping watch for any sign of danger. Wily, attempt to booby-trap the obelisks. If they are a symbol of value, the Necrons will surely return here. Willful, topple the obelisks. If they are a symbol of value to Necrons, they should be destroyed. I have usually, when given the option, I take a wary approach to keep an eye on things. It's paid off for me thus far. Yep, and it continues to do so. The cohort traverses the chamber through the crushing silence. They are not attacked and the obelisks remain inactive. They note, however, the presence of engraving tools near some of the obelisks, suggesting they are to be inscribed soon, perhaps with the results of the Adeptus Mechanicus assaults on the tomb. A record of our presence here. This could provide more intelligence about the artifact we are seeking. It may be worth investigation. The next chamber has an inscribed stele on the wall, depicting a gargantuan figure looming over depictions of stylized Necrons. Scavenge. Pull down the inscribed stele to see if it conceals anything. Investigate the inscribed stele. Consecrate the chamber with prayer to ward off any corruption the inscription might threaten. I mean, it's just a thing on the wall. I don't think it's going to be a trap or anything. Let's try scavenge. Rather prosaic an approach, Magos. I'd hoped to glean whatever information I could from inscriptions such as this, but I cannot deny the effectiveness of such an intolerant approach. Yeah, Blackstone. The god ripped the stele off the wall, revealing hidden radiation coils. Though the panel and any information it holds are destroyed, the coils are rapidly deactivated and stripped of precious rare elements from which they are constructed. So not really helping our scholar out here that much, more interested in raw material. Tech priests more on the engineering side of things than theoretical physicists. Go here. Tech priest must escape, so we just walk to the end. Well, there's a console way over there if you want to drag us. To be fair, 2 turns worth of dragging ourselves to destroy it would probably be worth more than if I rush to the end, will that instantly end it? Or do I have to actually kill all the enemies? I'm not immediately... Well, it said it was a servitor easy mission, so maybe it is just a case I stand there and I win. It might be the case. I'll let them all move in case they need to. And I'll put down a couple of the... I'll put down 1 for now and then 2 when I get a bit closer. Well, no, he might already be in range, actually, so it's worth having... 1 will do. He goes in that order, so if I just wait, he's got good range, he'll probably reach me and hit everyone. At least I step forward, he can only shoot me and won't target everyone at the same time. You're the fast one, aren't you? So it would be kind of, if I want to send someone over there, it would be you. Yeah, I think that makes sense. As I run by, let's shoot you. Physical armor on a immortal. Okay, they can have physical armor. I didn't know that. I thought they were always energy. I've got plenty of energy attacks, so that's not much of a hassle. Collect all CP from one of these. The most I've got is a 2er here. good he didn't AoE us all for free. Now in his case, because of all of his armor, it's actually not really worth getting stuck up close with him. We're actually fine shooting into submission. The arc rifle in particular would be very nice. I could move and then send us out. Actually, I'd rather do this. Let's figure out what you have. Physical armor, okay. All physical, okay, well that's going to be ignore armor and do energy damage. But I could just do that to kill him with the arc rifle. Yeah, I'll commit a massive arc rifle strike to shoot him and that and get rid of it all. Can I reach that with him in the way? Maybe he'll move and make it easy for me. I think you're the one with the arc rifle? No, I missed it. Sorry, that's you. So you need to go that way and you go that way. Forward. He'll absorb most of it, so let's instead shoot this one. We won't know if that was even any more effective, but worth a try. Don't bunch up too much because he's still going to AoE us. Good, he got out of the way somewhat. You're also very quick, which is appreciated. Should I shoot this now? I think so. I'm going to save that for next turn. And even that one for next turn as well. So if I shoot this first, I can hit all of them, which is nice. Maybe I'll use this one instead. CP hungry, but that's fine. Lots of damage, but no one goes down. I'd like you to start running this way promptly. Indeed, Necrons. I think I can largely ignore those if the objective is here. But will be shooting into us constantly. Just stand there, you'll be fine. Extra Skitari Vanguard. I don't really need them, I prefer the CP. I guess I could have put them down and then used the CP Canticle just to go nuts this turn. I can immediately finish you off with a phosphor pistol, that's good. If I use this instead... no, let's just get rid of him. Immortal defeated. I can do that to collect the CP and hit them. Maybe that would be better. It does you potentially do one extra damage. Who cares? That costs 1, and then that will cost me 1 to get to there, and I can grab 2. Which is exactly where I am, but I move further forward. He's rather slow, Jeremiah, I'm realising. I'm not willing to spend another CP to move into range. Yep. A miracle dodge chance kicks in. I can phosphor you to see your stats. Stats are 0. Always good. I walk forward and hit him. I'd like to save a lot of CP for... well, realistically, I've got the full CP regain if I need it, so no, that's a waste of time. I'll just get a move on. We can ignore these for a while. You can shoot him at long distance. Shoot him now, even. Just stand here and continually bully that warrior until it falls. You're getting in the way, that's annoying. I'd have liked to have scanned it first and then moved away from him. As it stands, I'll probably be opportunity attacked as I get there. Okay, let's do this then. So let's grab that. I can move to there to get it. Okay, and then I can do this. I mean, the area damage isn't amazing. I'd rather he be the primary target. So if I move to here... That doesn't hit both. I'd have to move. I intend to move away anyway, so I might as well line up the shot. Okay. I have none of my... He still has Bless up, but none of the other ones, so... I would have to do this regardless. I'll give you an extra 6 damage. So it's now 9 to 16. He's got what? I can't remember his HP value. High, I don't think that'll kill him. Nothing I can do to augment further damage output. He has 16 HP, so this won't finish him unless you're unbelievably lucky. 14, really good. Right, 3 to 5, and he has how much armor? 4. I could use this to ignore NX6 attacks, ignore armor. Walk forward, hit him with the axe. Down he goes. And I can use a bunch of CP. I'm going to use 1 CP to run back here. Probably get shot for this, but okay. Fully fill the bar. Do you want to run? I don't particularly want to run this way into them on my own, so let's run this way. How much CP am I willing to spend on this? That's pretty good. You're in the same space as everyone else. Even walk up there and hit him as well. Let's get the opportunity attack. You're irrelevant. More Necron warriors, okay. Oh, Cryptek and Immortal. Yeah, I don't think killing all of them is part of the mission somehow. Do you want a Vanguard to blast through this? Doesn't really benefit us anything. CP are more valuable because I want to run people to... We can get through him, no problem. In fact, he'll try and move now and kill himself, and then we can get everyone into the zone and escape. So no, I'm going to... I don't really... how much do I need? Probably one move, maybe 2 to get to you. So I have 3 left. Some servo skulls to collect. I think I can get away with dropping 1. Some free damage here. Don't be too close to those. I think we're far enough away you can't be shot. Go first. I have no line of sight anywhere. Okay, I'll just reserve you until after this thing gets out of the way. I don't think he's going to interact with us at all. They're trapped back here. Right, let's get you out of the way. While I have you, you're missing a bit of health, so I'll go and fix that. Full HP. And then walk yourself into the safety zone. Can't tell whether it's that square, I think. So as long as I think that's in, we're fine. You're now within the evacuation area. Have no targets, so don't worry about that. They don't. I presume they can't reach us here. Just in case they can, I can put the field up. That leaves me with 2. Doesn't leave me with 2. I can use. Hang on, I'm lying. Here's a test case. So I destroyed 1 Cryptek in the previous battle, and there's 1 there. So if I leave him down, so let's see if I get the credit for 1 or 2 Crypteks in terms of Blackstone regain. I'll use this in case we get shot at. Why not? I don't think he has the range. continue your duel. Victory achieved. You run to the end. Well, if you're cheeky here, you might try and get an extra kill over here or two, just to grab some points. All the way to there. Less isn't usable, that isn't usable, but I can hit that with increased area size. The damage is still terrible because I've got no augments for it, but yeah, just that leaves me with only 1 CP left. Collect a cognition point. Let's do that first. Taken, there's 1 there. That leaves me, now I'm happy I can get to the exit. 1 to 8. I think you'd be better served actually targeting the warrior because you're never going to get a kill on him. Let's try and assassinate the warrior. Oh, nice try. You gain us a CP by doing that. Their range is fantastic. And now you can easily run to the end with all the spare CP I've got. Everyone is now safe. Oh, right. It is asking me to kill all enemies. I don't know why you say the word escape then. That's not really how escape works. I can move up here. Okay, so I rushed that way because I thought it was, if I can keep it down to 1, then I only get 1%. But alas, no, we're going to have to suck up 2% here. That gives me 6 turns and just accepting 2. They can't reach us, so I'm actually free to hop in and hop out and DPS them as I see fit. Energy armor, I'm not doing much there. That's going to be your role. Seems a bit on the brutal side for a servitor easy mission. There's immortals, multiple Acanthrites, multiple Crypteks. Is that just a flat lie, the mission difficulty threshold? Even more Necron warriors. There are a lot of them. That's an issue. I might actually have you run over there to shoot him and stop him from getting up. Jeremiah. Collect all CP. That would be good. Step forward and continue blasting. Don't need that. It's worthless at this point. What I can do is phosphor them first and see what I'm dealing with. Physical armor, good, I can just shoot you at distance. So he will continually heal himself annoyingly, but I will eventually get through. Step back. Yeah, that warrior is going to be benefiting from a lot of health. The Immortal, we'll deal with you later. Manarius is fully teched out. I know at least one of them has energy armor, so I'll leave that to the Vanguard. A couple turns of shooting. All the time in the world here now. Oh, that's impressive with the radius. Take cover. Okay. You are going to have to waste a turn or two running over here to stop this, so you will have enough time to stop him rezzing next turn, which is good. I hope you get there with your excellent range. What's its range? 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We're probably only one shy. Right, that's going to be on us quickly. Big gun with no cognition freedom? I don't think so. We can bless everyone though, just for more damage. Yeah, I will do that. Where would that be best aimed, do you think? Will be later when I do one of these to get a shot. Depends what he has in terms of durability. The Immortal would be a good choice depending on its armor. Axe is kind of irrelevant. Come over here and shoot these. Yeah, with a bunch of energy on them, I think not. No, this is purely a just wait and see turn for you. Okay, your turn. Shoot the one with energy armor. And step away, because I don't want you being hit by those. I'm going to put the last Vanguard down, because I actually appreciate the damage output. I think that's perfect cover there if you just kind of hide. And you can pop in and out as you see fit. Can't collect CP this turn, so what I'll do is I'll definitely scan that with the pistol, because I need to see what I'm dealing with. Energy armor, good to know. You can get up here and get meleeed. Yeah, it's like really, it's like 2 attacks from dead anyway, so don't worry about it. Can get there to heal that. Slightly annoying. Okay, looks like that's an arc rifle shot there onto the Immortal later. Menarius with your... you have Bless up, so you damage... Oh, the healer, yeah. How could I forget? Just keep DPSing the Tech Priest. Blasphemy, sorry. The enemy Tech Priest. The Crypt Tech. That one will be dead next turn. There you go, one more round and he's finished. I can CP gain. I'll probably do it on one of these. Would you rather intel? No, I can phosphor pistol it later. CP gain's more important. Nothing else needed. Going the wrong way. Oh, I didn't move backwards, sorry. Fine, you'll passively regenerate. Okay, can you? Yes, you can stop him from reviving. Just in time. Is he going to come for you? I doubt it. Damage absorbed. I just need to remember to stop the acid when I have your turn next. Now you are, of course... Less sadly would be wasted on this. It's got HP, so it's actually good, decent-ish usage. I can save cognitive freedom for when he gets closer. Yeah, let's just go kill it. Or I could use... I can hit it and then I can use a gun to finish it off. Can't move away now. CP gain's more important at this stage. Oh, it happens first. Okay. Keep trying to get around. Oh, you're getting angled there. Okay. Cleanse and heal yourself. You need a target. Physical armor. I don't know what he's got. I could get to there and angle him. Or I could take care of this one for us. How much movement do I have? Enough to get there and then out the way? I just want to shoot him, really. Won't even kill him at this point. Damage, not bad. It's not really safe there, but alright. Your turn with your heightened damage shot. Remember, I need to kill this. It's a bit of a 6 to 8, it's only got 1 HP. Yeah, you could just get rid of this warrior before it gets healed again. Where does the Acanthite go? Initiative step. After basically everyone. How much? Has 1 energy armor, so even a rubbish little attack can probably get rid of it. I can use Menaris' turn. Yeah, one damage attack on that and 1 on that to kill it. So I don't have to worry about the Acanthite, so you can instead kill this warrior. Be seated. And move to safety. Relative safety. 3 turns to go. Oh, Jeremiah first. Oh, he has 3 HP. I thought it was 1. Sorry, I misread. Eek. Well, no one takes damage if you just shoot everything into it, so if you're lucky, you'll kill it. Oh, you can definitely kill it with that. Not going to be using Jeremiah for anything else, okay. Get the DP back. And then just come over here and contribute some damage into this. And the CP there. I can't finish it, sadly. But I can grab all CP from this. Oh, it's actually attacking for once. Look at that. Oh, wow. They really hurt. That was more than I thought. Got me there, buddy. I didn't think that would have... What? Oh, I thought it said 7 damage for a second. It was 1. Relax, we're fine. Oh, let me guess he's moved just far enough away to escape being shot. How much physical... He's got 1... He's got 3... I think these guys only do, like... I can't remember their damage of their guns, but he might survive a shot there. That's the worst possible move he could have made. Hit me and then ran. But my... Oh, I don't care. I just heal for more than he can possibly damage me. Never mind, I'm good. I need to cleanse some dudes. Who was acidited? It was you. I think that's the effect on him. Yeah. Shall I reveal your statistics, or you're too far away still? No armor whatsoever. Sitting duck. Tell you what would have been a good use of my time. Use this. And move back to the centre to cover everyone. Not much point. No, nothing's going to reach us, so just stand here. You can run up here and start shooting back. Has he got... I don't know what kind of armour he's got, so just gamble. Shoot and move, shoot and move. I could commit to just firing the big gun at him now. I mean, even if he's got that armour, I was going to shoot him regardless, so why not? He might... if I wait his turn, he might have moved his way into range. Oh no, he's already wasted his turn. Okay, whatever. Hit him real hard. Boosh. They're both still kicking, so they've probably got energy armor. And you are being targeted, so let's just have you move back a bit. Zero. Okay. You could probably do 4 to 6. You've got 3, so it's a minimum of 1. You can kill the Cryptek. Please do. And even crits it as well, so I get the CP immediately. Thank you as ever, Valiant Vanguard. And you start shooting through this one. Then next turn. Gives me 2 turns to just kill off these. I'll be more aggressive now. The only one who needs healing is you. I'll remember that in a second. That's yet to go though, so I'm just going to delay and let it move towards me. Fail to do damage to the refractor field. Oh. It's all damage, except for him who took some hits there. You're healthy. Your health, you need 2. You've taken a little... So you've taken 3 and you've taken 2. So we've got some work to do with Menarius here. Fortunately, I have everything I need to fix it. You can be healed to full with this one. And you can be healed to full of that. 7, that's an incredible amount of healing. Right, let's reveal your stats now. Energy armor, that's why he survived the arc rifle. Damage absorbed, that won't hurt it. I could just run up and start hitting it. But honestly, my little vanguards here will probably clean it up. I've still got to be aggressive with these though, otherwise they're going to be quite annoying. You're going to be able to shoot me. I intend to play another turn, so I don't mind him getting shot one more time. I was one off being in a good position there. Fine, that'll do. You might be able to kill him. You could, but I'd rather you start hurting these for me. Already down. Excellent work. Okay, how much health does this one have left? Can't even tell because of the lack of CP. Alright. It has 3. Well, one of the vanguards is going to instantly kill it then. Bad news, I can barely move. But I can bless. Okay, would you be better or... I can't... I get a CP from shooting you. Because... Is it because you've been slowed down? Maybe, can't get a shot on that immortal. Shame. Okay, I'll have to make do with killing you. You won't be able to do it either. Fine. Jeremiah's also stuck here because of the lack of move speed. I still can't seemingly contribute anything to this. Why can't I move? Oh, I'm not allowed to. I have to go around the long way. So that annoyingly means he activates, but that's okay. He'll get... Oh no, I did 6 damage somehow. Oh, because the next attack does +2, so he gets it for... Ah, very... I didn't realise... Yeah, it counts for attacks of opportunity as well. So the only active enemy, therefore, is you. So let's pummel you. Is everybody full HP right now? Yes, so it depends if I can kill you in one turn. Physical armor, right? Well, I can do a bunch of damage. That leaves him on 4. So if I move and hit him, I get the CP back, I do 3 to 5 and strip the armor. And then he'll try and move out of there and I get a second hit for free and that will drop him. Get 1, so no matter what happens here, he's done. Everyone is full. Or everything's cleared. I've dropped everything. I don't have time to grab that. So it was never particularly threatening to us. It just took me far too long to get through. I don't know if you could have done that so aggressively to keep it on 1%. A veritable monolith indeed. What, that tiny thing in the centre of the room? It resembles Necron devices known as Tesseract vaults. They have been reported at various sites of conjectured Necron presence. It is rare to have one intact for study. Can it be transported out of the tomb? Yes, xenobiologist, with a difficulty. That's the artifact. I was perhaps unprepared for its size. Escort, advance, or assist. If we get one, that's Necron Tomb Awakening. That's awful, because it just puts us to 3 at the last second. Accompany the Labour Servitors carrying the Necron artifact to the tomb entrance, watching out for attack. Advance. Scout ahead of the Labour Servitors, moving the artifact, ensuring the path ahead is stable enough. Assist. Help the Labour Servitors move the artifact. The more muscle put in the task, the better. That's probably the worst option, because you'll just get ambushed. So how do I ensure we aren't jumped? Accompany them, carrying out the Necron artifact to the tomb entrance. Scout ahead of the Labour Servitors. I think that's probably the smartest option. Yes, it is. Got away with it. Phew. Reasoning the Labour Servitors need a safe and stable path back to the tomb, the cohort ranges well ahead to secure the route. During the task, they come across a chamber where the Necron machinery of the tomb has malfunctioned, spilling components and valuable materials into the chamber. They take advantage of this find to salvage as much of the material before escorting the artifact the rest of the way. Phew, didn't get the dreaded awakening level. The Tesseract is transported to the Caestus Metalican, where it is placed in one of the hangar decks that is quickly quarantined from the rest of the ship. Xenobiologist Tiresias begins the long, complicated task of translating the inscriptions that cover the monolith. It is truly intoxicating to have such an artifact isolated for study. I can only imagine what truths about the Necrons we can discover. From this, already I can tell the inscriptions are a form of history, perhaps the story of the Necrons themselves and how they came to be. I've deleted the pride and enthusiasm I feel, xenobiologist, and choose instead to register concern. Pursuit of alien knowledge is not to be undertaken lightly. More than your welfare is at risk. Fear not, Magos. I've studied well the admonitions against the alien and the wardings before corruption. My whole life has been spent in studying, readying myself for this moment. Nevertheless, Tiresias, you will be watched. Everyone's happy. We messed them up real good. There were 40 each, the cryptex. Really? 40 for... That's incredible. Not that tough. And then we get our fairly interesting items. 2%. We'll live with it. Next, okay, improvement to that one instantly. Shroud's you'll break energy armor as opposed to ignore it. Okay, cohort. 987 to play with. Okay, what can I do? You're underranked at 240. And these are 264. So can I do... It's 246, and then I could do 3 levels, no problem, and have enough spare left over to make sure I can still take actual troops. So let's do that now. We'll upgrade. Menarius is healing on everyone, which is nice. You are free canticle. Seems like a no-brainer. Oh no, I have to do this one first, sorry. Give you your arm. So put that on. Fully manned. Okay. Your rank 8. You can have your rank up as well. Plus 4 HP. 507. What does that do? Dodge chance? No. Just 4 health in case he gets hit. Honestly, it's not the most pressing issue, but it's better than any of this stuff. Okay. 507 is enough for only one of these upgrades at this tier, and then leaving me with some left over. So who wants to become rank 10? Fill the cognition gauge. Passive collect 1 CP when hit by an enemy, so whenever you're struck you get CP. Which he's not the most durable of guys, so it's not the best option. Yours is heal everyone, which is nice, but I'm not really struggling for healing. And yours is cast a canticle for free. So it's kind of synonymous, where one of them gets to fill the cognition gauge, and the other one gets a free canticle, and you can use that to fill the cognition gauge. This is more versatile though, because you can use the spam damage one multiple times, so like per battle. It's very CP costly though. I think it's between you and you. This one has no cost associated whatsoever and comes with a passive. So I'd be happier for all of a sudden I have all the CP, or be happier to use that big damage multiple times. I like this one because it lets me put down all of the expensive Skitarii vanguards and just overwhelm the enemy quickly. Whereas this one would allow me to what? Just unleash an immediate nasty coup de grace at kind of limited cost. Well, it costs 2, so it would be... we would wind up with 0 because I'll make that cheap. I'll probably bless, so that's 1, and then 2. Well, no, I can use the canticle. I'll have to do it first to make it free one. So 1, 2, 3. That will add 6, 7, 8 damage to the shot. So 9 through to 16. Yeah, you can do some amazing damage. Just spread it. No, I think this is the way to go. Free canticle. Good. Okay, so for your options, you can have an extra gun, I guess, to fill the slot. I'm not gonna. I mean, I don't have any other use for it at this point. I should make the axe. I'll consider that in a moment. For these, the refractor field is nice, but I don't need multiple of them. So let's consider this. All energy attacks. Yeah, so that would be... annoyingly, it's also CP expensive. So if I use that, it would be 1 for bless, 2, 3, 4, and then so you can. So it's just use everything at once. And I know maybe the arc pistol for even more spread damage with you. And actually, I'd like the phosphor. Reveal statistics, so I know what I'm shooting into. Also, I'd like him having a... so everyone having a 1 free damage shot is very nice. Now, does anyone want to exchange their axe for the cheaper but less damaging Omniscient axe? Immobilize the target. How much does it take to charge the... it doesn't tell me. I'm trying to see how much... is it only 1 attack like the other one where I get to charge up the machine spirit attack? Arcs of fight for energy. Yeah, it's not going to say. But yeah, you can just immediately, if you use 2 swings, you can immobilize nasty targets. Obviously, it being free is pretty cool. The attacks of opportunity I use it for are less potent because they can just walk away, but I'm willing to try. Should I give everyone one of these and see if it's better or worse? There you go. I'll equip everyone with one of them, and I'll just play a mission with this and see if it feels better or feels worse, because I don't immediately know. The 1 damage may be a big deal, maybe it won't be, and I'm happier to keep the CP and spam around. Have I really had difficulty with CP? I guess it means I can move around more and be more aggressive. I can run around and hit things. Use them as a melee team more appropriately. I can't upgrade anyone anymore, so we're done in that regard. Oh, amazingly, I can actually... you can go past level 10, so I can start multi-specking. I think it told me that in like episode 1, didn't it? Well, I have to sit down and think what on earth I'm going to do as a secondary option. Currently, all you do is gain CP. Turning into a Dominus here would be a good idea. Yes, because he likes his ranged weapon, so that would maybe be where we can tech you down. Machine Spirit gain damage, and he uses the enhancers, I think. Yeah, so you would like the... yeah, I'll probably turn you into a Dominus. As for you two... healing engine seer. What would I do? I've already got one of each of these, so one of these two? Doesn't really seem worthwhile. Maybe have him be one of these. Use melee really aggressively, forfeit all your guns. Well, I mean, the cheap guns are nice, but you can use like proper melee. And you would be what? No, not you, sorry, the other one. Jeremiah. I don't know. Generally, I don't know how to spec him. Okay, we'll consider later. Right, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed. If so, do consider liking and subscribing. It helps share the videos around, and I do really appreciate it. If you have any notes on what I could be doing better, or just want to chat with me and others, that's great. I do take the time to stop and read them all, so I am really grateful. Thank you very much. I'll see you next time.